Hey, what's going on, everybody? Boilon here, and welcome back to another episode of Blogs with Boilon Friday. Today, I guess we're going to get some event news probably regarding the new September event month-long, and I believe... No, I don't have it yet. So there was a photo that I saw of the September month-long calendar, and it actually includes Thing, Doctor Strange, and Agent Coulson as the three characters that are going to be... I think it's about 100 shards for each of those three characters. So, obviously, that's related to the reworks for Secret Defenders and New Avengers. But, as far as New Avengers go, I'm not super excited for that. We might get some details further about the fifth character that's going to be joining the team, which is allegedly Tigra, so we might see that in the blog today. Otherwise, we'll see other things. Also, before we get to the blog, I do want to talk about this really quick. And so this is my... Sorry, no, this is my alt account that I ran earlier on today. That's why you see the 4 days left. And we're sitting at roughly about 150k players currently that are ranked. Now, I wanted to wait until Monday, so hopefully maybe somebody can get to me a 100k score roughly on Monday and see how that's changed. Basically over the weekend, because I know a lot of people do wait as far as the leaderboards go to have more time on the weekend to be able to do this stuff. And this is comparably to another photo that I got of 390k, which is about 759k or so, or yeah, it was 75,900. That's what I meant to say. So you can kind of get an idea of where you might stack up in the rankings just now. And so with this in mind, it would suggest that 1% is about 1,500 players, but this could go up to about 200,000 players by the end of maybe by Monday or so. So just to let people know where they kind of stack up as far as their current rankings for Black Cat. So if you're ready to go for the blog, let's get things started. Wait, I said the wrong thing. Let's boil it down. All right, that's the right thing. Okay. So, weekly blog, Defenders, Sorcery, and Secrets. Full team in the back there. So what do we got? Infestation trait added to the Gamma Ray. This was in the data mines, and I am super happy about this. And I'll be able to use them. Actually, you know what we're going to start doing? We might even start doing Gamma 4.5. I gotta see what the details of where they're placing Infestation. And then obviously with Secret Defenders being a part of that middle section for the Gamma lane as well should make things easier. A Spider Weaver plans for new players because, obviously most of us older players benefited from the free 7-star Spider Weaver, so this doesn't really make much of a difference. Paranormal Preparation, earn a mystical orb fragments on campaign nodes and spending power cores. All right, so this is essentially a power core spending milestone because you need to spend power cores to get more energy, which you spend to get fragments. We've seen this before. Wizardly Warfare. This is their version of, I don't know, whatever, insert War Alliance battle. That's Alliance event that's going to be play war battles and earn allied supply orb fragments. That's most likely Alliance-based. Ronin? Ronin, right. For some reason I was thinking like Ronin. The Kree Ronin, but no, similar name. Fantastic Fortune, Quick Rumble, Blitz with Fantastic Four. And then we have Black Cat, Red Stars 1 through 5. I thought they actually stopped at 4, but that's okay. I'll have to buy my 4 and 5th Red Star after the payout, because yes, I think based on what we've seen so far on the leaderboard, I am actually in the running to get a 5 Yellow Star Black Cat. And we'll talk about that more probably over the weekend, because I think that's quite interesting, given the basically no investment into nowhere outside of Nova. Photons being added to the Elite Store, and Sylvie added to the Orbs. Okay, so let's see what else there is. New Avengers improvement. Now, I was saying right off the bat that I was very meh. Complete 200% skip. We're making some improvements to Ronin, Mockingbird, The Thing, and Agent Coulson's kit to provide more flexibility and utility in Alliance War. Okay. Updates currently being worked on. Will provide details shortly. Hopefully sometime next week is what that means. But for both defense and offense. I guess people didn't like the fact that they were essentially an Alliance War defense team. Not that we haven't had that before, but... Infestation was not too long ago, so it was a really surprising that they'd have 2 in a row. Next, legendary trait requirement. Of course! Of fucking course they do, right? So, no, everyone was like, this is 300% skip. And then they're like, okay, we'll be one of the required teams to recruit the legendary character after Black Cat. We don't even know who it is, and they're already telling us. Now, I don't know. I guess that was the order. So I suppose when Nowhere came out, they did tell us, that they were, but we didn't know it was for Black Cat, but I'm pretty sure they did say it was for the next legendary character. We're not announcing which character it is yet, but it is one that's been requested for a long time. And so I don't know. Insert your guesses in the comments down below. This is going to be in 2 patches, so it won't be this coming patch, but it will be the patch after that. My guess is it's going to be the villain tech. That's what I think, the tech raid team, which I think is going to be a villain tech team. So put your guesses in the comments down below, and we'll see if any of those are right. In the aftermath, oh yeah, Ronin. So we're not going to read the lore. We always skip the lore. Oh, the updated kit? Like, what's different? Okay, so the old and the new. Basic in war. Oh, okay, so they're just changing things to in war rather than war defense. That's fine. I guess the question is, like, who is it designed for? Well, I mean, I guess it's for anything, I suppose. But I'm not going to touch it this time. Well, so it's the fucking first team that's mentioned for the next legendary. So, they love to do this with war teams because people know that they don't like typically investing into war teams in general. I mean, the updates are going to have to be quite substantial because I personally don't really like the current version of them. So we'll have to wait and see. First look at Tigra the Werewoman. Okay, well that's cool, I guess. Let's look at. Oh, there's no kit. They probably had to rework that too. Okay. There might be some info in here. Imbued with the sounding. She's prepared to join new rival. She's a hero global bio protector. Okay, so she's their tank because we have Agent Coulson, not a tank. Thing's not a tank. And then Ronin and Mockingbird. Mockingbird's a support character. Ronin is a brawler, I think. Focused on damage and evasion for the new Avengers. As mentioned above, we're currently making improvements on the new Avengers team, including Tigra, so we can't share the kit details just yet. Now, keep in mind that this patch is probably due for in about 2 weeks' time. Because this coming week will probably be the release of Ronin, and then the following week will be Mockingbird. So yeah, we're probably looking at like Tuesday, September the 19th, kind of mid-month kind of patch. That's kind of what I'm expecting here. September shifting seasons signals secret sorceries start. So this is the month long, which is gonna be for Doctor Strange and the Secret Defenders. Hopefully there's maybe like shards for all of them. That would be nice across the board. Commanders will be collecting tarot cards and selecting big point items to advance their mile in. Okay, what does that really mean? Is that a lot like? I hope it's a lot like this month, because for better or for worse, I actually really liked this month's and the TVA gift shop. You know, maybe there wasn't things that you needed all the time in here, but you know, I did appreciate that I could buy some additional stuff that maybe I might need. Also, keep in mind, please spend them, because when you get your next reset charge, you're going to have a lot of these and it expires in 6 days. So they only reset like twice a day. So do make sure you do this. Otherwise, yeah, you might have a lot of excess gift cards, which are just going to poof in thin air. Let's get back to the blog though. So there are some big point items. All right, so then maybe they're not going back necessarily to the gift shop. There's 5 items here, and that's unfortunate. Secret Defender orbs. All right, so maybe instead. Oh, great! So it's not just Doctor Strange. There's going to be character shards for Miss Marvel, Hardlight, Photon, and Ghost Rider as well, and so that's nice. So it's a little bit of a mixture. I'm okay with that. Player portrait frame. Oh, okay, so we need to talk about this. There was something like this for the Vol event. That if you completed the Vol month-long in July, that you were supposed to have got a player frame. And we never got that. And I don't have the blog up, but it was shown to me, and that's something that I'm going to have to follow up with, because it was requested a few times for me to bring up, and so I'm bringing it up now, because apparently there is here a Doctor Strange themed frame for the finishing of the September month-long. So they said the same thing for Vol, and it never happened. And actually, there were supposed to be 2. One for completing the September, and one for being in like the top 300 or something of the leaderboard, which I don't think either of them happened. Here's the event schedule. And none of this really mattered. Oh, it actually like tells us. Oh, there's the Ronin event. There's the Mockingbird. Oh, wait, there's 2. Recruiting Ronin and recruiting Mockingbird. Okay, so that's weird. Like a pre-event, I suppose. Quick rumbles, alliance milestones. So this is obviously war, cosmic crucible, and spend ISO 8 coordinate assault. Basically, I'm assuming war, cosmic crucible, and ISO 8 spending here. Let's check out the leaderboard just for shits and giggles. And yeah, so there's just the orb fragments in here. It's a little bit different. And we have augmented miasma if you complete 800,000. There's the profile for the frame, apparently. I'm going to have to follow up on the Vol thing. And points here, 30,000 each. So that's the same as the reset charges. But yeah, I wonder if this is going to be... I guess there's probably not a gift shop. It didn't really say. But otherwise, yeah, it's pretty much the same as we always have. Nothing important there. Paranormal preparation. So this is that event, the campaign energy spending. We're going to get shard orb fragments to open. We get points per fragment, which is nice. It's not for opening a damn orb. It's just how many fragments that you earn. And it's 8-1 on the power cores there. Sorry, wrong chart. And we have tarot cards, which is the new event currency. And a shit ton of Doctor Strange shards, a lot, and a 7 red at 81,000. If anyone cares, if anyone can, I don't know if that's free to play accessible. Maybe we'll find out later. But 7 red, that they're actually being very generous for those these days. Back to that, there's a web milestone that's accompanying that. That's raid battles. It looks like 60 raid battles over 6 days, which looks more than viable. Should be fine, and you get currency for that as well. That's fine. We'll be able to do that, no problem. Alliance War honestly looks about the same. Points look pretty much the same. If it's anything super crazy, we'll kind of take a look at that. There is a cap though at, can't see this, 480,000 here for war battles. So that one's a little bit different. Oh, it's play war battles, not. Is that how it was before? Play war battles, or was it earn war credits? I don't remember now. Having a hard time remembering. Either way, I'll do the math, and if it's significantly different, I'll do a video. If not, then I'll maybe chuck it in with one of the other videos, because that's meant to start next week on September 6th, I guess. So 5th, which would be Tuesday. Yeah, so my event video for the other main event will go out on Tuesday, and if I need to talk about this, I'll talk about it really quickly there. Quick rumble for the Fantastic Four. Gamma Raid update. Infestation will be added on any node that requires PimTech. That's fine. I'm okay with that. And any other secondary team. So that's like on the sides, I guess, there. So that's okay. That's probably where I will be. Starting September the 4th at 2 p.m. Teal Gear Challenges. They mentioned this a long, long time ago. Back in the version 7.1 release notes, it was announced that the Origin Challenges would be updated. The team wanted to get this update out sooner, but it's been delayed, of course, because they didn't want us to get this resources. That's why they didn't update it, including the new hard mode campaign chapters. In the meantime, oh, okay, so they still haven't done it. I thought this was going to be them telling us that we're actually getting it. Nope. They're going to try to improve accessibility of Teal Gear in the Blitz. Nobody buys the stuff in the Blitz store, but the raid stores I am. In September, the Battle Pass and events will see an increase in Teal Gear rewards. We still have the intention to... how hard is it, honestly, to do, 1 or 2 Teal Origin challenge levels? I don't think so. I don't think it is. And then there's a free claim, of course, which includes 1 training orb. Wow. That's it. Let's do a refresh and check that really quick. That is hot garbage. Same amount of Tempads that we would normally get. Let's see. The free claims for today. Yep, it is indeed 6,601 training orb. Congratulations, everyone. And of course, don't forget to claim the rest of your free claims. All this is going to be important to your events. Oh, and we get another one, actually, just as a normal. But that's it, everyone. I think that's the end. And of course, don't forget that everything in here is what? Subject to change. You never know what's going to happen in Marvel Strike Force land. And that's going to be the end of the blog post. And I hope that you all enjoy a great weekend. And there'll be more videos to come, especially from Sunday onwards. Might be able to talk about some of the stuff that I was talking about with relations to finishing up Black Cat, some Secret Defender stuff, and my thoughts on the new Avengers and what we're going to do with that with relation to the news of the new legendary character requiring them and what I'm going to do. So that's the end, everyone. And until next time, stay safe and healthy. See you all later. Boilon signing out.